was a slow afternoon in the office. One of those days where butter doesn't melt on your toast. Until a note was slipped under my door. Mr. Rogers, it read. My neighbors aren't so good here on campus. They puff almost 10 jimmies a day. Why hasn't smoking been banned? I want you to find out what the students think and get to the bottom of the matter. Anonymous. P.S. I got a tip about a smoking survey last spring. You might want to check it out. So I took the case. Lenny is my on-campus contact. He's flakier than a chip, but I didn't know where else to start. So I went to him and asked him if he'd heard about the survey.
I think I might have. I don't really remember, though. I mean, that was a survey last year. Come on.
He wasn't spilling his beans or his apple juice, so I changed my strategy and started with a simpler question.
Okay, well, I don't think it should be allowed in most of the dorms, but if they're, based on demand for smoking dorms, I think there should be, a certain amount of smoking floors within the university, their halls. I guess I don't want to be living around smoke all the time, I've probably smoked 5 cigars total. I don't smoke cigarettes, they're nasty. Doritos are excellent.
When he'd had a few too many Doritos, he let it slip.
I think we did a survey last year on smoking at the university did, and I don't really remember much about it, but it's probably stored somewhere on campus in some archive or something.
So that's where it was. I headed over to the library archives. It didn't take me long to find what I was looking for. As I opened up the files, a sense of anticipation gripped me. According to the survey, most of the student population didn't want smoking in the dorms. So why was it still allowed in half the halls on campus? My next stop was Campbell, a quiet, smoky hall right off Grand River. I figured I'd interrogate someone who did smoke, and someone who didn't. Hopefully one of them would give me some answers.
I don't smoke. No, I do not.
I do smoke.
Does it bother me having other people smoking in the dorm, even though I don't smoke? Not really, but if it's overly smoky and it's just really disgusting, then I guess, I'll complain.
There's music majors in Yakeley and around West Circle that have said they complain about, I'm not a smoker, but it's affected my voice. But the thing is, people should be more informed on if they're living in a smoking dorm.
I don't think I'd ever be confrontational about it.
Because I know a lot of people come over and they're like, oh my God, you can smoke in here? I'm like, yeah, I pay to live here, so...
Actually, there was a survey last year in the spring where they had people vote to keep smoking on campus or to not.
I don't remember taking a survey on smoking. I did interview with somebody from the state news.
And I actually voted to keep it on. I mean, because people really, if they want to smoke, they have the right to smoke, I think. I mean, they can legally buy cigarettes, so why can't they smoke them?
And I told them, basically, you pay to live in an apartment, you pay to live in a dorm. It's the same price, and you're paying to live somewhere.
That doesn't mean I have to smoke. It doesn't mean I like the smell, but I believe they have the right to smoke.
The rule is you close your door and you smoke inside your room. If you smoke in the hallway, you get in trouble. If you smoke with the door open, you get in trouble.
In the hallways? I've never seen that. And if I did, I would slap someone.
I smoked in the hallway earlier today, and last year I used to smoke in the kitchenette when we'd be studying at night.
That's not cool. I mean, that's a public space, right? I mean, you can do it in your room and maybe vent it out the window, to be extra nice, but if you're gonna smoke in the hallway, I don't think that's not a good idea.
I could quit. I'd say I could quit, but I can't. I'd like to quit, but I won't. So if I'm going to smoke, then I want to be able to smoke where I'm paying to live.
So that was that. This case was a hard egg to crack. It took a month before it finally dawned on me, like a slap in the face. I had to go to the source of the matter, RHA.
Last year, the Residence Halls Association commissioned a survey. We opened it up for, it was several weeks' time, and allowed people to respond. And the overwhelming majority said that they do not want smoking on campus. For females, it was 78%, and males, it was 63%. That's just the statistic I was looking at. People felt among Big Ten schools, which we often use as a measure, that we were the only one that still allowed smoking in the residence halls. As far as if you look at from University Housing's perspective, to if you view residents as customers, then their customers, their business would be increased by stopping smoking. The Residence Halls Association, who I work for and represent here, passed a bill last year. We do everything in legislative form, and it was to recommend changes to the Residence Hall smoking policy. The action part of the bill says that the Residence Halls Association strongly recommends that University Housing eliminate all smoking options in the residence halls by fall 2007. Be it further resolved, the Residence Halls Association advises that this action be taken by University Housing through administrative ruling and calls on the Michigan State University Administration and Board of Trustees to support this action by all necessary means.
Those were my answers. Why hasn't smoking been banned yet? Apparently it's still in the works. I never heard back from Anonymous, but I don't care. All I know is one thing. Case closed.